the 2010 edition of the East Hall High School Alumni Band. The band has a wide range of different professions: doctors, lawyers, secretaries, policemen, teachers, and even band directors. They all share a common bond that they're all members of an award-winning band program. The band tonight will be conducted by the father of the East Hall Band, the former band director for 31 years, Mr. Mercer Crook. These five East Hall alumni to the field. Tonight we pay a special tribute to the young man who arrived at East Hall High School in the summer of 1970. At age 22 years of age, with a bachelor's degree and a half-year experience, Mr. Mercer Crook was hired as band director at East Hall to lead a small 15-member band and immediately recruited to have at least 32 members that first year. During those days, the East Hall fight song was the Notre Dame Victory March, and the band played it after every touchdown at Valhalla. Tonight, Alumni Band performs the Notre Dame Victory March. In the 1980s, the band continued to grow and find new identity under Crook's leadership. During this period, the band took the biggest trip in its history to the Tournament of Roses Parade in Pasadena, California. In an effort to have a signature school fight song that was unique to East Hall, Mr. Crook composed today's East Hall Victory March. Ladies and gentlemen, the Alumni Band performs the East Hall Victory March. Mr. Mercer Crook worked tirelessly to ensure excellence in his band. In just 6 years after arriving, the band grew to the number of well over 150 members. The band received numerous recognitions, invitations, and performed at some of the grandest stages in the nation. In fact, the band traveled in all, under Crook's direction, 20,326 miles. To commemorate this wonderful period of our band's history, the Alumni Band performs Georgia on My Mind, featuring trumpet soloist Michael Crook. From 1970 to present, the Viking Band has become a crown and the jewel of East Hall High School. These alumni you see work hard and put in with our band on the map and to maintain a superior tradition. We would like to recognize 2 alumni tonight. If you would step forward to be recognized. Many of our members traveled great distances to be with us tonight and to honor Mr. Crook, but none have traveled more than Miss Courtney Wright. Courtney, the class of 1996, has come tonight to join us all the way from Portland, Oregon. And next, we would like to recognize the earliest member and class representative tonight of the Alumni Band. Please step forward to the first ever All-State Band trumpet, Mr. Steve Webb from the class of 1977. Next, the Viking Alumni Band performs an East Hall Band standard and features the wonderful members of our majorette, flagette, color guard, and feature twirler lines. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Mustang Sally. As many of you know, Mr. Crook has been the ultimate mentor to thousands of students over the years. His dedication and efforts to the success of students has been immeasurable. As most of you know, Mr. Crook was involved in a very serious automobile accident around this time last year. As a result of the terrible accident, Mr. Crook sustained a broken left wrist, a shattered right ankle, and shattered femurs in his legs. His condition was so very serious and left him in a coma for several weeks. Finally, through the grace of God and thoughts and prayers from our community, Mr. Crook is able to join us tonight. This is just another testament to Mr. Crook's drive and perseverance. The entire Crook family wishes to thank all of the thoughts and prayers and thoughtful comments through this entire process. To celebrate Mr. Crook and what he means to our community, the Alumni Band performs his arrangement of Vehicle.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mercer E. Crook is a native of Northeast Georgia, having been born and raised in Winder, Georgia, attending the University of Georgia, and spending 31 years as band director at East Hall High School. In addition, all of his 32 years of high school teaching were in the 9th District of Georgia. Mr. Crook graduated from Winder-Barrow High School, received his Bachelor of Music and Master of Fine Arts degrees in Woodwind Performance from the University of Georgia, with oboe studies under John Carina, flute and bassoon studies under Ronald Wong, and clarinet studies under Theodore Hahn. Mr. Crook taught at Toccoa High School for 1 year and 31 years at East Hall High School. Under Mr. Crook's direction, the East Hall High School bands performed in the Tournament of Roses Parade, 2 Cotton Bowl parades, 2 Orange Bowl parades, 2 Philadelphia Thanksgiving Day parades, 4 National Cherry Blossom Festival parades, 4 Macy's Atlanta Christmas parades, 2 Gatlinburg Christmas parades, and the Outback Bowl parade. The East Hall Symphonic and Concert Bands received superior ratings over 90% of Mr. Crook's 31 years at the school. Mr. Crook is an oboist with the Gainesville Symphony Orchestra and Northwind Symphonic Band and an associate conductor of the Northwind Symphonic Band. He performs with various ensembles and chamber groups throughout Northeast Georgia and the Atlanta area. He is presently on the part-time faculty at Gainesville College, where he conducts a symphonic band and directs the woodwind studio. He has an extensive oboe woodwind studio and has served as adjudicator and clinician throughout Georgia. He's a member of the Music Educators National Conference, Georgia Music Educators Association, Phi Beta Mu, and honorary life member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, and was inducted in the John Philip Sousa Legion of Honor in 2000. Mercer and his wife Christina have 2 sons, Michael and Rory. Michael's married to the former Candace White of Winder, and Rory is married to the former Anna Painter of Stockbridge. Michael and Candace expect their first child in March 2011. Rory and Anna have 2 daughters, Lorelei and Aubrey Crook. At this time, the Viking Touchdown Club and East Hall High School are proud to induct Mercer E. Crook into the East Hall Football Hall of Fame.
I'd like to speak on a personal note. Mr. Crook, you've been one of the greatest influences on my life and hundreds of other lives in our community. Thank you, sir, for taking the time to care and to inspire so many young people. For without you, I would not be where I am today. Although you have retired from being the band director at East Hall, take it from me, your fingerprints will always be on our program. You will always be known as the father of the East Hall Band, and you will always be loved like you were my father. Thank you, Mr. Crook. The East Hall Alumni Band closes tonight's performance with the most appropriate tune for this occasion, with a message that the soul can be delivered from despair through the mercy of God. Featuring Rory Crook as horn soloist, the Alumni Band performs one of the most recognizable songs in the English-speaking world, Amazing Grace, as a tribute to past, present, and future Vikings.